Imagine you are in a spaceship and you are traveling through our solar system, and now currently you are passing the Jupiter and you did something really bad, and the whole crew and the captain took a decision to kick you out of the spaceship, and now suddenly you are falling into Jupiter. Let's see what happens. As every other planet, Jupiter is also consists of several layers, and you will have to pass through each layer to enter the next stage to go eventually. But honestly, you wouldn't survive a drop, okay, because the condition is too harsh for you. Let me show you what are the layers. First, you will meet the Jupiter's massive electromagnetic layer. Imagine this is you, and here's the first layer you need to pass. This layer is called the electromagnetic layer, and then you will meet the clouds of the Jupiter. And then you will meet gaseous hydrogen layer. Jupiter is basically a gas giant. Okay, you won't see a solid surface like in Earth. There are no soil, no land to land. Okay, it consists of gases basically with heavy clouds. And after you pass the gaseous hydrogen layer, you will enter to the liquid hydrogen layer, and then you will meet the metallic hydrogen layer, and finally you will meet the core of the Jupiter. These are all the layers you need to pass. First, you have to pass through this magnetic layer. This magnetic layer is filled with radiation. Even though you are just going through this magnetic layer, even if you are using a spaceship to travel through this magnetic layer, your electronics and your DNA will fry, basically fry because of the huge radiation. You won't survive. But let's say you have a magical spacesuit, or you have a magical spaceship that can travel through this harsh magnetic field through all the radiation. Let's imagine if you have the all the possibility and all the equipment you need to pass through this magnetic layer, you can go through it, and then you reach the clouds area. Now is the time you literally hit the Jupiter. This is the harsh condition part, and then from this onwards you start observing how Jupiter actually looks like. And these clouds are very thick. Let's see what happens when you pass through them. First, you hit the top layer of cloud. The top layer of cloud has the freezing ammonia gas. Okay, this ammonia gas are very cold. It is basically called minus 230 degrees Fahrenheit. That much cold. The top area of the cloud consists of ammonia and also no light, no visible light. Basically pitch black, and also it has very harsh winds that are basically powerful than hurricane like winds that are traveling through more than 400 miles per hour. Okay, you have to basically meet those conditions when passing through these harsh clouds. Okay, it is basically impossible. But even if, but actually, as I said earlier, the Jupiter has no land. Okay, if there's a land, you can basically sit on it and do something, but there's no land. You basically have to fall fall through the clouds, fall through the magnetic field, fall through the clouds, fall through the gaseous hydrogen, fall through liquid hydrogen, fall through the metallic hydrogen, and we still don't know what its core consists of. Okay, so when we are talking about the clouds, you have to fall through a pitch black clouds. Okay, there is no light, and the hurricane winds are constantly attacking you, which are traveling 400 miles per hour, and also the temperature is minus 230 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, you need to consider that as well. After you pass the clouds area, then you meet the hydrogen. The clouds area is consist of ammonia, and this area is consist of hydrogen. It basically has all three states of hydrogen: gaseous, liquid, and metallic. And hydrogen became, due to very high pressure and the harsh condition, hydrogen element turned into a supercritical liquid. Let me show you how. Imagine you are passing through hydrogen zone of Jupiter, and this area is called super supercritical liquid hydrogen, and the pressure is supermassive. You it basically became a soda can suddenly due to high pressure, and you will feel 10,000 elephants on top of your head. You can't survive this area. You have to pass through this area, and the fall is still happening. You won't hit a land, as I told. You basically first go through the cloud area consist of ammonia, and then you hit the hydrogen layer, which consists of uh, liquid gas and metallic hydrogen, and all three we call the supercritical state of supercritical liquid hydrogen state, and you have to travel through that as well, fall through pitch black in freezing cold temperature. After you pass this hydrogen state, then you meet the core. Jupiter's core. Okay, basically we still have no clear idea how the Jupiter's core is consist of what, either whether it is solid or gas or liquid. We still have no idea. According to scientists, the core might be consist of exotic ice and rock, but now you feel so safe because you think it's okay. I fall through the clouds with ammonia and the liquid hydrogen states, and then finally I can hit a solid surface. But you are completely wrong, because you wouldn't survive to come here. Okay, even though you hit this area, only your ruins, only your remaining parts will be come here, and we still don't know whether it's a rock or liquid, or it can be a soup like thing. We don't know whether it is solid or not. Okay, that's the dangerous part. So basically when you fall into Jupiter, you basically have to fall. You never land, because it is completely a gas giant. Remember that. Okay, never think of falling into Jupiter even though it is considered as the largest planet of our solar system. We think it has a huge land, but it's not.